First off, glad to have you here in Charlotte. Can you just kind of talk about, as you enter into training camp with this new squad, what your personal expectations are for how to attack this training camp?
Yeah, I think in a new situation, I think for me, I just kind of look at it like everyone here is kind of new, from staff and coaches and everything, and it's been great to be a part of it so far. Everybody's been great, and you can really tell the direction that everyone's trying to go into. So for me, it's just going in there into training camp, trying to be as competitive as possible, pushing the pace and really trying to just help the team find its identity and just making sure that we're ready to go when it comes for game one.
Coach mentioned it's kind of that Swiss Army knife. Is there something that you can say that you really bring to the table, or is it you bring everything to the table because you're able to do everything so well?
I mean, I wouldn't say like just every like in that type of way, but I think for me, it's just like I want to play every single game as hard as I can. I always give 110%. I want to win every game, so no matter what that is and what the coaches ask for me to do, I try to bring that every night. And I'm excited. I mean, it's just an exciting way to play basketball, and looking at the team, a lot of young guys like to push it in transition, and I think it's going to be fun basketball, and I think it will definitely work out.
Josh, coming from Dallas with experience playing with Luca, what has it been like playing with LaMelo so far, and do you see any similarities in their games?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think they're both very talented point guards. Being around Melo this last, 3 weeks or so, he's a very talented player. Great guy off the floor and very dedicated. And you can tell just being around him. He's competitive too. He wants to win games, and I'm looking forward to going on the court with him.
You feel
The emphasis I know this year, a lot of it's going to be on defense, and that's something that you're kind of known for. Like, how do you think like you could help add to this team and help them get that defensive mindset this season?
Yeah, I think it starts tomorrow. Just going into training camp and paying attention to every single position. Obviously, it's new to me. The defensive scheme is going to be new to me, but I just need to make sure I stay on top of it. And picking up full court. I feel like when you pick up full court, it makes things a little bit easier getting into a scheme. So for me, it's just bringing all that I can do in that way, and then just from a leadership standpoint, just trying to be as much as of a leader as I can for the younger guys. And I mean, I'm young myself, but I think that definitely helps out. And I think defense is like done by I feel like it's done by demonstration a lot. So being a leader and just being able to try to show that during training camp, I'm hoping that can help.
A long summer NBA Finals appearance, playing in the Olympics, getting traded. How are you feeling mentally heading into training camp after your whirlwind last couple months?
Yeah, it's been a long, whatever, 3 months. Hasn't been much of an off season, but it's there in the past, and it's as much as it is tough mentally. I'm very excited for what's ahead. I'm super excited to be here and be a part of it all. And yeah, I mean, I think it's part of basketball. All these different things that have happened. And yeah, I'm excited, and I think being in the finals has only motivated me to, I want to get back there. That playoff, it's nothing better than being in the playoffs, and I truly think that the Hornets are trending in the right direction and everything to be a playoff team.
How do you feel like your experience in Paris with the Australian team will prepare you going into this season?
Yeah, so it's always a good opportunity being able to represent my country, and I enjoy it.
What's impressed you most since you've been on the team? What's stood out to you so far in the time with the team so far?
I think just honestly, like everybody's really bought in. Everybody's bought in. Being here, early September, all the players are here. It's very impressive. You don't really come. I mean, I've only been at one other team, but I say that like I'm talking for every other team. But I think being able to have everyone here early September, it means a lot. Especially as a new guy, because guys are ready to go, and that everyone's ready and everyone's ready to go to battle. So I thought that was very impressive, that seeing everyone be there that early in training camp, and just everyone just being so bought in. It just makes things very exciting.
What was your reaction when you found out you were getting traded, and kind of how did that go, knowing it was coming?
I mean, honestly, man, it was like 3, 4 in the morning. I was in Australia. Went to bed, normal night. And my phone, woke me up like 3, 4 in the morning. I put my phone's always on do not disturb too, so I knew something was up because it was like 30 missed phone calls. So I think it's kind of that feeling when you're half asleep and you're like, damn, like you didn't know. It was just it all went by so fast. But at the end of the day, I'm super grateful I'm here and really excited for this opportunity.
For Hornets fans who don't know your game, what would you say that you're bringing to the Charlotte Hornets franchise?
I think effort is probably the biggest thing. I always like, just playing as hard as I can, playing the right way, team way, pushing the ball, pushing the pace, picking up full court, and just being a competitor. I like winning. I like winning a lot, and I think I think that just makes me kind of who I am.
The Charlotte 49ers head coach, men's basketball team, Aaron Fern, is another Aussie. Do you guys have connection or anything like that?
No. You said he's Aussie or he is an Australian player?
He's Aussie as well.
Oh, awesome. Well, definitely get some coffee or something like that. Definitely. Thank you very much, guys.